Hey there, this is Brando Figure. What we have here is the Spider-Man, retro Spider-Man. 85 years Venom action figure. And this is supposed to be the animated series Venom, I guess. But it's just kind of generic. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's supposed to be animated clearly, but the heads are not animated. So yeah, it's just a little weird little thing that it's got going on. And there's a design on the back. It's very simple, but you know, that's why they call it retro, because the retro packaging, it looks like that. So yeah, let's get the figure out. My first impression right out of the box is the musculature of the physique, his feet taper, and it's got butterfly joint and diaphragm joint cut, which is nice. And I like that spider symbol on the front and back. Looks great. Not a fan of the head sculpt. The tongue looks so stupid. I'm gonna do the swapping with the other head. So anyway, so let's do some sizing comparison. Here is Venom next to two Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures. The one on the left is cel-shaded animated series Spider-Man, and the right is Scarlet Spider. Here he is next to Mapix figures. The one on the left is classic Daredevil, and the one on the right is Hush Superman. More Mapix figures. The one on the left is Nightfall Bane, and the one on the right is 185 Spider-Man, with a custom animated series head sculpt. Or if you want to put them next to your Street Fighter figures for Marvel vs. Capcom thing. Here he is next to McFarlane's 7-inch Batman figures. Okay, that's about it for size comparison. Okay, I would like to do articulation. You can see the paint scuffs on there. Weird. But anyway, let's start with the head. Looks up not far. So that is really bad. He looks down this far, which is not bad. It's okay. But he cannot look up that far. That's really stupid. That sucks. And side to side, which is pretty good. Tilt is what you would call it, the tilt. And then a full 360 swivel. Okay, let's take this off. And you can see the ball is way down there. So it's preventing the range. So there's very little range here. As you can see. Man, that sucks. Okay. Now, it's a little ratchet in the arms. T-pose, not very far. Not very far. And thigh swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist swivel and hinge. Goes this way and this way. Now let's look at the chest. The top can do a full 360 swivel and side tilt. Very little side tilt, barely anything, but it's still there. And then ab crunch was not bad for a double ball peg here. Not bad. And back arch, non-existent. And now let's do ab crunch. Okay, that's pretty good, right? And that's just this part. I just moved this part. I did not move the top part. And then back arch it arches back this far, which is good. This is good. And now let's do the full chest. Ab crunch. It's not bad. And then back, all the way back. It's not bad. It's good. It's not bad. Now, thigh swivel. Full 360, obviously. It's gonna work that way. And then, okay, so that's a split. Not really a split. It's like, it just stops right there. So, yeah. And then he kicks up. Is it drop down hip? No, just normal. No drop down hip. He kicks up about this far, which is good. Not bad. It's good. And these kick about this far, which is honestly not very good. It's not that far. I mean, it's good range. It's just, it feels like he needs to do more than that. It's not that far. I don't know. And then no calf swivel, no boot cut swivel. And he kicks up this far. Feet down this far. And ankle swivel, ankle pivot. Okay, so that's all the articulation. Honestly, articulation is pretty poor for a Venom action figure. He is supposed to be as flexible as Spider-Man, at least, and he's not that. Because if I try to do a crouch like this, so there's that, and then he can't even look up, and look how awkward that looks. It just looks so weird. I'm trying, but it just looks like he's not even crouching. There you have it. That's the most crouch I can get out of this Venom, which is very weird. That's not much crouch. And you can see the difference? The crouching, this guy cannot crouch at all. So, I mean, he can do some cool poses, but not very good. So, you know, it's just really weird, awkward, very limited. Alright, so now I want to talk about Sculpt Paint. Let's start with the head. The sculpt looks really good. I like it, but the paint application is bad. Look at the teeth. It's such a mess. Look at the pattern on the teeth, on the red parts of the teeth. This is where a custom has to be done on this head sculpt. You can see the paint scuffs on the forehead. I mean, it's fixable. I can use sandpaper and just remove that. But the eyes look clean enough. So there's that. And the spider symbol, very clean. It looks really good. Painted all the way. I like it. I think there is subtle shading here. It's very little, but I can see it. You can see it. There's a little bit of shading. So that's nice. I like that. And I like how they added the lines on the butterfly joints. It's very nice. And then that's it for paint. Everything else is just black. It's all black. And let's look at the other head sculpt, which has cleaner paint application. It's much cleaner, no scuff. So yeah, this is better. But I don't like the tongue. I think it looks so stupid. So yeah. And now you can see it's got sculpted veins around the forearms. It was originally supposed to be, animated series Venom. And he had those things around his forearms. So yeah. Really nice claws detail. I like that. The hands look really great. Really good sculpt. And I like the musculature on all over the body. That looks really good. I mean, I think the hands are a smidge too big, maybe. I think it's a little too big, but it's fine. I mean, he's Venom, so he can change shape of, the black goo. So it kind of works. It's got good abs, and it really hides the articulation seam. As you can see, it's really hiding it so well. So the fact that it's black and it's very muscular, it's shredded. Now you can't really see it, it's almost seamless. So that's nice. It has really good quads, very detailed quads. Very cool stuff. Yeah, it's absolutely shredded. You see these calves, very impressive. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. It looks good. I like it. I like it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Honestly, the only thing I see wrong is the hands being a little too big. But other than that, it looks really good. He's got a V taper going on. He's buff. He's big like he's supposed to. He's Venom. And I love the spider symbol. Yeah, it looks great. I really like it. I'm happy. When it comes to accessories, all you get is the fished hands, right? And the goofy tongue owl head sculpt. That's it. Let's do some poses. So my opinion about this figure is that it's an alright figure. It's pretty good, but it seriously lacks the articulation in the neck area. The neck is holding back this figure, right? The neck, he needs to look all the way up. He is like Spider-Man. He is very, very flexible. So they got close with this figure, but that neck really hurts this figure. You know what I mean? They should have included the toe hinges for this version. This is the overall look that I prefer when it comes to Venom. So that's why I'm kind of happy with this one. I'm just not happy that the articulation is lacking in some areas. So you have to put him in like more calm poses, kind of like museum poses, because that's the best you can do when it comes to this figure with very limited neck articulation. Compared to the other Venom releases, which are very, very expensive. There was the Venom and Null 2-pack, and then there's a 3-pack Venomized characters in Amazon. That's exclusive to Amazon, and that one is super expensive as well. And then there was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive animated series Venom, and all 3 of them were very, very expensive. So this one is the only most affordable version, and find him at Walmart. He is available there. If you see him there at retail at around $22 to $25, do not hesitate and get him. Alright, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.